Yeah, I could probably use a little bit of adjustment there. Got this Craftsman Speed Start trimmer, and I like the trimmer a lot. I've used it. I picked it up used, but I've used it without having to do anything with it. I've used it probably 5 times, I guess. It does run well, but it has it needs some adjustment to the carburetor. So thought I would do that today. And looking at the carburetor here, you can see these 2 jets here, the adjustments for them. And I do not have a special tool to adjust those, so I was going to cut grooves in them for a small screwdriver because they are very small themselves. And I was hoping to cut a groove for this particular screwdriver here so that I could make those adjustments while the engine is running. So what I'm going to do is, or what I'm going to attempt to do, is use my Dremel here with the cutoff disc. But to get the Dremel in there, I'm going to need to remove the cover here to the carburetor. So it's a couple screws, and I'm just going to remove those, and they are pretty tight. It's a pretty new unit, so this may have never been removed before. So really don't want to take the whole carburetor off. I don't have to. Hopefully I can lift just the cover off, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case. Okay, so putting it back on here. I really don't want to take the whole carburetor off for this, so I'm just going to cut around this plastic case. Okay, to make the adjustments here, my Dremel's not going to be able to get in there to make the cut, so this really is not necessary here. I'm not really concerned about keeping it, so I'm going to go ahead and buzz that off, and I think I'll be able to get in here with my Dremel, something like that, and just cut a nice thin groove. It's really going to be pretty hard to do because these are really small. Okay, I've got some eye protection on here, good ventilation. Yeah, I want to go deeper, probably. Yeah, not bad, but I want to go a little deeper. Alright, so here is the grooves that we've cut here, and using this particular screwdriver I think we're going to be very good on this. Okay, so Weedwacker's completely cold. I haven't actually used this. It's been probably 2 weeks since I started it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prime this 10 times. Primer bulb right here. I'm going to move the lever here, flip it all the way over, and it should stay in place. Then I'm going to pull it without pulling the throttle, without pulling the trigger there. I'm going to pull the cord. It should start. Once it does start, I'm going to let it run for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then I'm going to squeeze the trigger and hold it wide open for 30 to 60 seconds. And then it should be able to start using at that point. So we'll see if that works. It's not pushing back, or it's taking a long time for that. So that was 10. I may have to do it more, so let's go ahead and put that over here, and we'll see if we can start it. Let's prime it a little more. Actually, for the first time, I can hear gas going into the carburetor. Let's do it one more time. Alright, lever's still in place here. No throttle. Okay, I've got some starter fluid, or basically gum out carb choke parts cleaner. I'm having trouble getting it to idle, so I'm going to turn the high and the low speed in all the way. Then I'm going to back it off 1 1/4 turn. Right there, so let's start right there on the low. Now let's go with the high and just turn it all the way in. Okay, let's back it out now, 1 1/4. Right there. So for making the adjustment, I'm going to start on the high speed screw, which is right here. I'm going to hold the throttle for that. Once I get that adjusted, I'm going to go to the low speed over here. I will not be holding the throttle. I'll just be letting it idle at that point. So let's go ahead and start it up here. I think idle is okay. Alright, so I think it adjusted out pretty well. Again, that's the Craftsman Speedstar 27cc Weedwacker gas trimmer. Nice little unit here, really like it. It runs better now than ever. So guess that will be it for cutting those little slots for the adjustment screws there with the Dremel. And adjustments were made to the high and then the low, and you can see the L and the H. I don't know if I can get a shot of that, but yeah, the high is going to be over here, close to the filter here, and then the low. Let's see if I can get a shot. Don't know if you'll be able to see an L down there or not, or an H somewhere, but yeah, adjusted out really nice, and pretty pleased with the way it runs. So I guess that'll be it for the video for the Craftsman Speed Start. Till next time, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Take care.